Hello friends! I'm David, your neighborhood coding tutor, here with video 4 in our new and continuing series on web development for people with no prior coding experience. In this video, we will take a look at your browser's developer tools and write some more JavaScript. To get started, open your web page in your browser by double-clicking it. It will ask you to enter your name. It would be nice if the web page would remember this data once you entered it. So that is our goal for today. Open up a new tab and search for MDN local storage. The top link should be the one we want, window:"local storage property." Basically, local storage is a place that your JavaScript code can store some data. It's a key value system, which means you store some data under a particular key. And later, you can retrieve it with the same key. All the major browsers have developer tools built in. You can open your browser's developer tools from a menu, or you can right-click on anything on the page and choose Inspect. The first tab of the developer tools usually shows the structure of the page, all of the elements and how they're nested. The next tab is usually the console, which plays a few roles. If any JavaScript code runs into a problem, an error will appear in the console. Also, developers sometimes print data or other messages to themselves to help in the process of coding. You can also run JavaScript code by typing it into the console and pressing enter. This is a great way to try things out and experiment. To see local storage in action, open the developer console and first go to the Storage tab. Click on Local Storage. You'll see that it displays the website's domain, here developer.mozilla.org. Each domain gets its own local storage, which makes sense because otherwise websites could interfere with each other, writing different things to the same key. As soon as you visit an MDN page, it stores some data in local storage. Like this number here represents a date. And if I look, it's basically right now. The web page keeps track of when I visited the web page. Who knows why they would want to do that, but next time I visit the web page, they'd be able to calculate how long it had been since my last visit. Let's add something to local storage using the console. Click over to that tab and then type in this code. Local storage with a capital S dot set item with a capital I, open parenthesis, quote, foo, quote, comma, space, quote, bar, quote, close parentheses. Now, foo and bar are the key and value, and you can use different text or numbers if you want to. You can see the data is stored by going back to the Storage tab, or you could use the getItem method by typing out localStorage.getItem, open parenthesis, quote, foo, quote, close parenthesis. Now that you've seen how local storage works, let's make use of it. Open your web page file in your text editor. Here's the code so far. This is the JavaScript code that prompts the user to enter their name. Make a new blank line here, and then add this code. It will store the name entered by the user in local storage. It will be stored under the key My Data. Save your code, and then go back to your browser. Switch to your Web Pages tab and reload it. Enter your name when prompted. Now, go to the Storage tab in the Developer Tools. You'll see the new data in local storage under the key My Data. Go back to your text editor. Now, there's one more crucial thing we need to do. If the user's name is stored in local storage already, don't ask for it again. This requires a very important programming concept, a conditional, or if statement. The idea is, if some particular condition is true, some actions should be taken. First, no matter what, the code should look in local storage for the data. Modify the code like so. Use the getItem method to retrieve any data stored under the key My Data. It's possible that there is no data there yet, in which case the getItem method will return a special value, null. Null is a value that literally means nothing, like 0, but not even a number, just nothing. Whatever value getItem returns will be stored in the variable name. Next, check to see if the value of name is null. If it is, that means there has been no name stored in local storage. In that case, the user should be prompted for their name and the given name stored. The actions that belong to the if statement get placed between curly brackets. These actions will now happen only if the condition is true. I'll put some white space at the beginning of these lines to help show that they belong to the if statement. The condition here is the expression name equals null. The two equal signs are used to check whether two values are equal to one another. In JavaScript, one equal sign is used for assignment, and two or three equal signs means comparison. In principle, using three equal signs is better than just two, but in this case, two works just fine, and three seems excessive to throw at beginners. Thanks for following along, and until next time, happy coding. Got a few more seconds? If you have a value stored and you want to redo this, you can go into the Storage tab and delete it, like so. If the user presses cancel when prompted to enter their name, the name variable will still be null. What will happen in this case when you reload the page? Try it out and see if your prediction is right.